Hey guys, a lot of people have been asking about my intex-il number 5. They've been emailing me a lot of questions. I like that. Keep those coming. But I decided to make a video for you guys to see exactly what you'll get if you buy this inflatable boat. So over here, this is actually the bag that the boat comes in. Pretty big bag, big duffel bag, you can see. In any case, this is the size. I'd say it probably weighs about 35-40 pounds maybe. Let me just quickly show you what you'll be getting when you get your boat. This is all your stuff. So this is just the paddle. It's pretty simple, self-explanatory. I guess all you do with this, you just pop it in like this. This end goes on here. And of course you have 2 of these paddles, so I think that's pretty easy to figure out. I've got the boat on the ground here. You can see the length of the thing. It's actually a pretty long boat. Give you an idea of how long it is. You know, so it's a pretty long thing. So I'm just going to quickly undo it here. I'll show you guys the inside of the boat. So this is the hand pump that came with the, actually I guess it's more of a foot and hand pump that came with the boat. It's okay. It actually, I mean, it works pretty well. If you, it's like one of the double pumps, so like when you push in it blows out air, when you pull it also blows out air, so it actually works pretty well. The only thing is with this pump is that if you're pumping too hard, it's really easy to like actually pull this entire chamber off, and I've done that 3 or 4 times until I realized to take it slow. But this does work, but I recommend that you buy the electric pump because it works a lot faster. So anyway, I use them both interchangeably, but the electric pump definitely faster. Oh, my wife reminded me that this does come with a manual, so I mean, I don't really think you'll need it because it's pretty easy to figure out. As far as inflating the boat has 3 air chambers. The first air chamber is on the bottom, the second one's the middle one, the third one's the outside, and basically to inflate it, you start with number 1, then work your way outward, and that's pretty simple. So I'm going to start working on the inflation, and then we'll go from there. The boat inflated. I didn't go quite as stout as I would normally because actually I think it's getting ready to rain on me here. So anyway, you can see the 3 chambers are full. I wanted to show you the back of the boat right here. It actually, on some of the specs you might see online, it'll give you different numbers, but this is actually what the boat says. It's good for 1,000 pounds. You can put up to a 1.5 horsepower motor or engine, and it's also good for 5 people. Now 5 people is going to be a little too much, I think. But anyway, 5 people. And oh, let me show you this. It comes with a little bag that attaches on the inside of the boat, and in this bag, where is that little thing? It's got like this little measuring thing. And what you do is you place it on here, and it helps to tell you how much air you need to put in there. See, I didn't quite fill it up enough because again, it's going to rain on us. But anyway, so let me. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to show you this. It also comes with 3 seats that I've not inflated yet. I'll do that now, but it's got 3 seats. So let me get these inflated and I'll install them for you guys. You notice that I'm pumping up the seat with the hand pump. I actually think it's easier to pump it with the hand pump than the electric pump. I don't know why, but it is. So in any case, go for it. This is the last. This is the center seat that I'm inflating here. And yeah, that's about it. So let me put this in the boat and then. Alright, so I got everything inflated. You can see there's 3 seats here. These are actually really comfortable, but again, it may not look as firm as it will be in real life because I didn't inflate it completely this afternoon. But anyway, it's got, of course, it's got the 2 oars that come with the boat. They're not really the best, and I mean, really, personally, I wouldn't want to row this boat all over the lake. But in any case, you can put the oar here. It's got a thing that goes in there, oar back here. The boat also has 4 holders for fishing poles, which are pretty handy. They're, you know, you got 2 in the front seat and 2 in the back seat, and that's pretty nice. Let me show you how big it is. If I were to stretch out, you know, it's pretty good size. I found that if two people are in the boat, pretty much one's on that end and one's on this end, your feet may meet just in the middle of the boat. So it's really good for two people. We've had 3 people on it, but for 2 people, great boat. So you've already heard me mention that I don't want to row the boat, so I actually bought myself a Minn Kota 30 Endura motor. It has 5 speed settings, a retractable handle. It's pretty nice. Also, it's got a flexible shaft, so if you hit rocks or big logs in the river, it'll bend a bit, it'll give. I also picked up a 125 amp hour deep cycle marine battery. I bought this at Walmart, and roughly the way this works with these motors, at least this is how it was explained to me. Like, this is a 30 pound thrust. A 30 pound thrust pulls about 30 amp hours each hour on its highest setting. So if you get a 40 or a 50, it's going to pull 40 amps or 50 amps on the highest setting. In the longest that we've had the boat out, my wife and I have gone out, and also then with her brother, so the 3 of us went out. I think we were out for just over maybe 3 to 3.5 hours. That was about as long as I felt like trying on this battery. Also, you're going to need a battery charger, a speed charger or trickle charge, something to keep your battery up. And also you're going to need a motor mount. And this is really simple. Basically, because I'm not in the water, this will be on the back of your boat, and all you have to do, and the motor's really light. I mean, this just slides right on like this, and it's mounted to your boat. It's really easy. And I think, oh yeah, well, let me just show you where this goes. So follow me around to the back of the boat. And the motor mount basically hooks in the back like that, and then you can just slide your motor down. And then what I usually do with the battery, I set the battery next to me on the seat. It is a pretty heavy battery, so once again, back over this way. Man, this battery is really heavy. What I like to do, I use a little cardboard box that I put down next to me, and then I set the battery on that because it is really heavy. Any case, so I just wanted to give show you guys what the boat is, what you can expect to get, things you might need: battery, motor mount, battery charger, life jackets for everyone on board, and oh yeah. They also say that if you have a motor on your boat, it has to be registered. I did get a registration, but I didn't put any numbers on the boat yet. I did get pulled over by a Coast Guard guy, and he told me he didn't really care about their registration. He just wanted to know if we had life jackets. So, I don't know, but yeah, I think it's a pretty good boat, and for the money, you can't beat it. So, thanks.